Hey up everyone and welcome to another video. This is my EFL Championship predictions. So yeah, I just forgot to write it down who was playing. Oh Christ, bear with me for a sec. Enjoy the intro and I'll get with you shortly. Come on you blades.
Subscribe to more UTB on YouTube.
So kicking off the round is Wrexham and Hull at the Stock K Ross. So basically Wrexham are high flying and Hull same. So I'm gonna go with Wrexham after an impressive, I know they've lost to Chelsea, but they're a lot of a better team. So basically, for my prediction against Chelsea, well, for Wrexham, even though they're a better team against Chelsea, Wrexham 3, Hull City 1. Then moving on to the Hillsborough Stadium now is Sheffield Wednesday against Watford. I do think it's going to be Watford win, unfortunately, for Sheffield Wednesday fans. You all know your fate, you all know you like down in League One. I'm trying not to slate you, I'm trying not to slag you off as a blade. I'm trying to be more football neutral, so I'm going to go with a Watford win. I think it's going to be 2-1. I just think Watford has more in depth, has more squad, and think Ed Still's doing a quite decent job. So yeah, Watford 2, Wednesday 1, or Wednesday 1, Watford 2. Then we travel down south to the King Power now, travel down M1 if you want to be exact. So Leicester City against Bristol City, battle of the good old cities, as a certain Sheffield United YouTuber says. Sorry, don't charge me for copyright please. So battle at cities, I think it's going to be a Leicester City win. Unfortunately, Bristol City, no, in fact no, I'm going to go for a Bristol City win. I don't think Leicester's got much about them. I know they've got high-paid Championship players like Fatawu, Patson Daka, Steffi Manfredini, whatever you want to call him. They've got Stalazic in goal, Ben Nelson, who's quite good players, but I can't overlook Scott Twine, then Max Bird and Jason Knight and Sinclair Armstrong and that Radek goalkeeper, Vitek from Man United. Could be wrong. Bristol City fans, what's his name? I can't remember. So yeah, finishing off at the King Power now, I'm gonna predict onto the next one. Going further down south is Portsmouth at Fratton Park against Swansea City. So Portsmouth at Fratton Park is an all different team to what Swansea are away, so I'm going to back Portsmouth to just edge it a little bit, just get probably a 1-0 lead, 1-0 win. I can't see Swansea getting out there. I think John Bassino's got more than enough to win that game. It's like I've been to Fratton Park on the other week on Valentine's Day, and my God, their fans are absolutely raucous. It's a hostile place to go. Fratton Park, always busy, always rowdy, always up for the game. So yeah, I'm going to go with Portsmouth 1, Swansea City 0. Then heading up north, not north, but it's still down south into London, is at the Den. It's Millwall versus Derby County. I quite like these two teams, to be fair. I quite like how they are. They're such like Sheffield United as a fan base, as a fan group. And basically, if I had to pick one, oh, flipping hell. Even though I like Derby County a lot, and they want to be soft spot teams as well as another one in Championship. If I don't support the Blades, I will support the other one, even though they're missions away. But I've got to back the Wall. I've got to back Millwall. I'm sorry, but I just think, one, the Den is hostile. Two, they're on a good form. As of Derby, oh God, can't they both win? I'm gonna go for fucking hell. Oh, do you know what? I'm gonna go for a draw. I'm gonna go for Desmond 2-2. So Millwall 2, Derby County 2. So on to the next one. So heading over to the Bet365 Stadium, it's Stoke versus Ipswich Town. Again, I don't mind Stoke. I like the stadium, but on paper it's Ipswich. I don't think Ipswich Town will come out of the winners, come out of the victors in this. I do believe that they've got too much for Stoke City and whatnot. So Ipswich, I think they're going to win 2-0. Like, I'm not going to mention scorers, but I think it's going to be a 2-0 Ipswich win, away win, to be fair. Going back to the Suffolk with all 3 points. So that's going in my predictions. So yeah, Stoke City 0, Ipswich 2. Moving on to the next one, shall we? And moving on to the next one, it's the day after, it's on Wednesday night, Wednesday 11th of March. Half the games took place on 10th of March due to not being the FA Cup. But I think all these, well, not FA Cup, but due to playing a later game in FA Cup, or schedule, whatever you want to call it. Moving on to the Wednesday night kickoffs. Blackburn and Oxford, I think. I don't know, Jeff, let's check. Oxford versus Blackburn. Oh, it's hard because Blackburn are on a decent, Oxford are on a decent run. They've beaten teams like West Bromwich Albion, which West Brom got quite a good result last time out at Bramall Lane. Yeah, still a bit like about it, but hey-ho, that's just my Blade side. But West Brom, easily, a good team. On the day they can beat anyone and everybody. But Oxford, I do believe they will get something out of this game. I think it's going to be, do you know what? I'm going to go for Oxford 1, Blackburn Rovers 1. Be a bit kind, chuck a few draws in. I don't believe that either. I think one of them will cancel other out. If one scores first, the other will cancel one out, and then they'll absolutely sit back and try and not lose. So yeah, good point for both, to be fair. Climbing out that relegation off, I still think it's between 4 teams, in all honesty, because Wednesday don't count as 5, they're just dead and buried. So moving on to the Hawthorns. Yeah, wow. Moving on to the Hawthorns down against Southampton, West Bromwich Albion. Oh wow, I just want to back West Brom because, do you know what? I absolutely like that team. I like West Bromwich Albion as a club. I like them. I think it's always ever since to do with managing them on Football Manager. They had players like Tom Fellows, Sam Johnston. Is it Sam Johnston in goal, who I proper rated? Then they had Kyle Bartley, who I rated as a defender. I don't know if he's still playing for them or if he's injured, West Brom fans, let me know down below. Then I like Josh Maja. I think they had Alex Mowat, who South Yorkshire fans know a lot about, even if you're a Blade, even if you're a Barnsley fan, Owl fan, you know a lot about him. They've got Callum Styles as well. I called him George Styles the other day. Face palm. So, but yet Southampton on a ridiculously good run under Tonda Eckert. Meanwhile, James Morrison is taking charge for West Brom over the course of the season. So, under Tonda Eckert, I think, oh God, I must admit, I don't want West Brom to lose this, but sorry, Baggies fans, I just can't see. Do you know? No, I'm sticking with neck online. I'm gonna go West Bromwich Albion 2, Southampton 1. So I'm victorious for West Brom, and a lot of the West fans are quite sound as well, even though they having to see that football and whatnot. So yeah. Moving on to the next game is Middlesbrough at the Riverside, further up north, against Charlton. It's like north, basically Yorkshire versus down south, because the North Yorkshire aren't there. Do it for Yorkshire unless you're Wednesday. Oh God, stop digging Wednesday out, you absolute fool. You put a rod for your back, boy. So yeah. At Riverside Stadium under what I call it, Kim Elberg. Wow, he's my favourite manager in Championship this season. I've got 3 to be fair, but he's my favourite a lot. I think they've also got a good team set up. I do like Aidan Ackner. I do like Riley McGree. I like that Morgan Whittaker, Luke Eiling, Strelec. I like all squad. When they come to Bramall Lane and training systems, basically, their training system, they just pass the ball around, zipping it. It was so regimental, and I just thought, wow. I think it's going to be Middlesbrough 4, Charlton 0. I just cannot see Charlton getting a goal, 4-1. I can just not see them getting nothing out of this game and whatnot. So moving on to the next one now. I think I'll have to look. So just bear with me for a sec, because I'm chopping and changing between my phone and whatnot. Moving on to the next fixture now. My team, Sheffield United against Norwich City. Oh, it's a weird one, because I watched Norwich yesterday, and I don't know if that was a rotational squad what they put out against Leeds United. I don't know what. What have you, make us that as you will. But I hope Leeds United absolutely tired the legs. And you know what, I'm sticking my neck online. I've got to back us. I've got to basically back us to do a lot better than that what we saw at Bramall Lane against West Bromwich Albion, where we were 1-0 up and when we were 0-0. We could have easily won that game 2 or 3-0, maybe 4-0. But I back us for a win, to be fair. I think it's going to be Norwich 1, Sheffield United 3. I'm sticking my neck online. I'm sure, moving on to the last game, I'm sure it's the last game, I'll have to double check. It's Coventry City. Let's have a double check before we shoot ourselves in foot. Yeah, moving on to the next game is QPR versus Birmingham. That's why I forgot it, because it were quite. I think both of them are just. This fixture is the most meh fixture. There's no excitement to it. Yeah, you could say our fixtures basically nothing to look forward to. Both teams might as well just be on deck chairs, sunning it up with lavender and oil. I'll say less about that about. So I just think both of them a bit meh. QPR's just come off an absolutely battering to Middlesbrough. To be fair to him, I thought we were going to get battered by Middlesbrough Bramall Lane. I knew we probably have ended up losing. But 4-0 on your home turf. And I think Birmingham's away. Let's have a check. Birmingham's at home, so home advantage. You expect Birmingham to be right up for it. And I won't be keeping an eye on that, to be fair, because I'll be at Norwich. I'll be watching highlights of that to see what Birmingham's like in the pre-match video. But, so, yeah, I think Birmingham will win this easily. But it's how much? I think it's going to be 3-0 to Birmingham. I don't think QPR are all that brilliant. They were woeful when we played them. I think they conceded 2.5 an hour. And it's thing is with United as well. Wales United going back to us, and this is related to QPR. We take us foot off gas. Rather than killing teams off getting goal differences up, we just take us foot off gas and they end up costing us. So last but not least on Wednesday night is Coventry against Preston North End at CBS Arena. I cannot see much more teams picking a point up at CBS. I think unfortunately for Preston North End it's going to be a loss, and I think it's going to be a 3-0 defeat to Preston. Sorry North Enders, I think you'll be travelling all the way back to Lancashire, empty points. I can't see you winning any battles, keeping Sakamoto quiet hard, like Ephraim Clark. I can't see you winning midfield battles against Jack Rodoni and Frank Onyeka and Kitchen. I can't see you winning figure with, I think Kitchen's a defender, I believe. Can't see you like getting past Bobby Thomas, Milan Verowick and Jay De Silva. And definitely not getting past Carl Rushworth. I'm sorry, but he's just a tall order. He might shock us, but I think Coventry 3, Preston North End 0. And that's it. That's just rounds up over days, over like game week 35 or game week 36. I think it might be 36, yeah. Game week 36 fixtures. So that's going to be your lot, as you are. So, if you're any teams what supports the winners, let us know. Or if you're any teams what basically have gone wrong against, let us know. Have I underplayed you? Have I oversold you? So, my next prediction is going to be on Friday night or Thursday night. Roundup videos. I will be looking into the next championship predictions. And as always, if you don't know me, I am Mora. I mainly do Sheffield United vlog channels. I mainly do all things Blades. This is a new feature. So, if you like this video, like, share and subscribe. And as always, on to the next one. I just want to point out that please be respectable towards the channel and the channel commenters. No riff-raff. No like slagging anyone else off. We're all here, all like the same sport, and keep it peace.